Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Today's video is a tutorial on this very sultry, smoky, cranberry smoky eye. Why does this make me want like Thanksgiving food? I feel very Thanksgiving in my shirt and my makeup, but anyways, this video is exciting because it's in partnership with Sephora, so thank you so much Sephora for sponsoring this video. Everything that I use, the brushes, the makeup, everything can be found at Sephora, and you want to make sure that you're signed up for their Beauty Insider program. It's free and you get discounts, promotions, free makeovers, stuff like that. So I will post a link in the description box so that you can sign up. But if you want to see exactly how I got this look, keep on watching. Okay, so to start off this look, I'm going to be using the Hourglass Veil Primer. I really have been loving this. I just like the way that it goes on really smooth. I feel like this combo that I've been doing has been really helping with my oiliness. I've also been including an oil in my skincare routine and I feel like it's been helping, so I'm really excited about it. So once I know for sure like how everything's going as far as like the oil in my skincare routine and like a good foundation routine deal, I will do that for you because I know how hard it is when you have oily skin and like everything just like gets shiny and comes off. So lately the foundation that I have just been loving is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. This gives me such a flawless finish. It looks airbrushed on my skin, and the color that I'm in is Ivory, and I just do a little bit like that, and then I go in with my wet beauty blender. Well, it's not wet, it's damp, and I just dab this in on my skin. I feel like too the weather has been changing, so I'm not dealing with like crazy humidity. It's not like 90 degrees. It's been more like in the 40s. So it's been really nice and cold, so I feel like that might have something to do with my skin not getting so crazy greasy. And then for concealer, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I'm in the shade Light Warm, and I'm just gonna bring this right underneath the eyes. I'm gonna use the tip of my beauty blender to blend this in. I used to love a super bright under eye, but the last like 2 years, I think I've strayed away from it, and I've tried to match my skin almost perfectly just so that it's not too light. I feel like that was a trend for a bit there. Bringing it under my nose. I get really red and kind of like crease here, so I really like to cover that up. Alright, so today I'm going to be using my Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette. I'm going to use my double-ended brush from Hourglass and go into Halo and Enhance and just mix these two shades together and then set my under eyes. I'll also be going into this to contour in a little bit. And then I'm just flipping this brush over and I'm going to use the fluffier side, and I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Powder. This is the original, not the glow. I go directly into the powder like this, and then I go right into the cap and I kind of swirl it into the brush and then really tap off the excess so it doesn't go everywhere and just kind of push it into my skin to set my whole face and foundation and everything. And I feel like this really helps with my oily skin, and it gives a really nice finish too. Like when you touch my skin, it feels very soft and it doesn't feel like I have like makeup on or anything, so I've really been liking this. For my bronzer, I'm going to be using the Hourglass Diffused Bronze Light. I'm obsessed with this. This is like my favorite bronzer right now, and my favorite brush is the Tom Ford bronzer brush. So I'm just going to bring this and bronze my face. I'm also going to bring this all over my chest because I have this really low cut bodysuit on and I am pale right now, so I'm just going to bring this all over. So now I'm hopping back into the Park Avenue Princess palette. I'm going to use the color Angle, the shade here, and I might mix in a couple of the other shades as well. I'm going to use my NARS Ita brush. I'm just going to bring this here and contour. And then to highlight, I'm going to be using this for the first time. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Bar of Gold palette. Look how pretty. I'm obsessed with this. I love all of the shades. I think I'm first going to start with Gold Button and then do the Rose Gold one. And the brush I have here is the Sephora number 93 brush. So I'm going to take that first shade and pop that here on my cheekbones. Ooh. And then I'm going to go into the rose, pop that on top. And then for blush, I have two here. I'm not really sure which one I want to do. They're both from Becca. I have Foxglove and Songbird. I think I'm gonna go in with Songbird. For some reason I wanted this one at first, but we're gonna go in with Songbird. This is what the blush looks like. And I'm gonna be using my Tom Ford cheek brush. Just, woo, apply that. I'm bringing a little on the forehead too. All right, let's move in for the eyes. I'm going into the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit. I'm in the shade number 3, and I'm gonna be just filling in my eyebrows and following their natural shape. And then I'm gonna go into the Hourglass Clear Brow Gel. This is my favorite brow gel currently. It's got such a small little brush here, so it's perfect for brushing through the brows. And then I'm gonna go into Pro Pencil in base number 1 from Anastasia. This is perfect for cleaning up the brows, making them a little bit more defined. So I'm just gonna bring this right here and then use my finger just to drag this down. And I'm just setting the eyes with the enhanced shade from the Park Avenue Princess palette. And now we can move on to eyeshadow. So I really want to use the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia because it's been a minute since I've used this. And look how pretty. This is just the epitome of fall makeup. I think it's so pretty. And I feel like this was like one of the first palettes that really sparked the whole like warm red tone trend. And it's really stuck with us for a long time. And then I also just picked up this new one from Huda Beauty. This is the Ruby Obsessions, and I think this is also very beautiful, so I'm going to kind of like pair these two together and give a nice smoky cranberry look. The first shade I'm gonna go into is Burnt Orange, this shade right here, and I'm using a Sephora Pro number 27 brush. And we're gonna bring this here in the crease, and I'm gonna be going for a blown out smoky eye. What do you know? I feel like if a smoky eye isn't blown out, then it's just boring. That's a lie. That's not true. That is my style. I'm also gonna look up into my mirror and bring this underneath. I'm gonna bounce over here into the Huda palette and grab this middle shade on the bottom. Layer that in using that same brush. I'm going to be using the number 19 brush from Sephora and go into the color Love Letter, which is the bright magenta shade. And I'm going to start by popping this here in the outer corner and dragging it up into the crease. And adding it to this side. And then going back in with that first brush and just kind of like blending it out, making sure everything's seamless. I'm also going to connect that down onto the bottom and blend it out under here. I'm going to switch into Venetian Red, which is this shade right here, and I'm using this Sephora number 16 brush. It's kind of like one of those dome-shaped, really stiff brushes. I'm just going to pop this here on the outer lid and really deepen this up out here. Make it super, super pigmented. I'm also gonna bring that color down on the bottom lash line a little bit more precisely. The brush I'm using is the Sephora Smudge Brush number 11. I'm really placing this color down and smudging it underneath. I'm gonna pop a little bit of Real Gar into the crease with that first brush we were using, just cause I want to warm this up a little bit and make it, the orange come through a little bit. I'm now going to take the top center shade here from the Ruby Obsessions palette, and I'm going to use this flat brush from Sephora. It's the Pro Small Shadow number 15 brush. And I'm going to pop this here on my eyelid. Ooh, yeah. I'm also going to layer that middle shade here on top of that color. And then I'm layering in this color here onto the outer corner. In my waterline, I'm going to go back into that Anastasia Pro Pencil and brighten up the waterline. For mascara, I'm going in with the Hourglass Caution Mascara. This has been my favorite recently. It really, really, really does lengthen and separate the lashes. I will still be going in with false lashes, but on days where I'm not wearing false lashes and I just wear mascara, this just looks so bomb. And for lashes, I'm going in with these ones from Lily Lashes. I think these are in the Paris style. I haven't tried them before, but they look so pretty. Kind of like a natural, flirty type of vibe. And now I'm just adding this mascara here to the bottom to balance out the top. And this, I feel, just really opens up the eyes. It ties the whole look together. I never used to apply mascara on the bottom in high school, and now it's like my favorite thing. I swear, these lashes look so real too. They look like they're growing out of my skin. Forgot to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone, so I'm gonna grab this little brush. This is the Sephora number 18 brush, and I'm gonna grab Vermeer from the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm gonna pop this here in the inner corners and right up here. For my lips, I'm going to go into the Iconic Nude Lip Cheat lip pencil from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm going to line and overline my lips. I was going to say a little bit, but it's kind of like a lot. And then over top of it, I'm going to go into Bare Minerals Gen Nude Liquid Lipstick in Infamous. And just apply this one all over the lips. All right, you guys, this is the finished look. I'm very happy with this look. I think it's very perfect for this time of year. It's just so I hope you guys love it. Make sure you are subscribed and your bell is selected so that you know when I upload another tutorial. Again, a huge thank you to Sephora for sponsoring this video and collaborating with me on it. If you're not signed up already with Sephora's Beauty Insider program, I will link it down below so that you can sign up. It's free to sign up, and when you do, you get discounts, promotions, free makeovers, stuff like that. So I will have that down below in the description box. Let me know what other looks you guys want to see down below, and I will see you soon. Bye.